Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a brand new LEGO Ideas reveal video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new set that I think is going to impress and blow a lot of people away. Just visually, I think it just looks really cool. We did do a video with LEGO's accidental leak of this, but with the final product, there's a lot here that I'm excited to talk about. So first up here, we have set number 21353. This is the Botanical Garden set. It's going to be retailing for $329.99 USD or $429.99 Canadian. It's the exact same price of the mansion, which I think is kind of interesting, but it'll be available beginning on November the 1st for LEGO insiders or November the 4th for everyone else. There is also a gift with purchase that's going to be running from the 1st to the 7th while supplies last on the shop at home or in stores, and it is the brand new botanical entrance gate, which is an interesting set. I'm not too impressed by this. I also just think that it doesn't really work too well because it's on plates and the set itself is on a base plate. And I think that it's cool that you're going to be getting a couple new flowers and a bunch of other things here, but I don't know. Does this work? I'm interested to hear people's reception towards this, and let's just get it out of the way, shall we? I've of course done a video already talking about how we knew from the leak that it wasn't going to be modular, and unfortunately, yeah, you could see it definitely is not. The street is different. There's just a lot here that's missing for this to be a modular. Of course, the biggest thing is the connection holes on the side, and yeah, I don't know what exactly you're going to do with that. It's not as simple as people are saying of just put some bricks there to connect it. It has to look aesthetically nice, right? You wouldn't want it to look ugly next to this gorgeous model. You don't want to just put a couple bricks there. No, maybe integrate it into a bush or something. I've got a couple ideas that I might try and do. The front is interesting. You definitely have to remove that whole batch of flowers there in the front in order to add the regular modular street if that's what you're wanting to do. But yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. A lot of people just buy Lego sets because they want to follow the instructions and put on display. Some people are not creative and are not people who want to modify sets. So to be attacking people and just saying, just build the set. How stupid are you? That's what Lego is. No. Stop forcing people to follow what you have built up in your mind and how you treat Lego. Not everyone has the same relationship with Lego as each other. Some people have no clue what rebrickable is. Also, yeah, it would have been nice to have it be modular, but the biggest problem I have with it not being modular is the fact that this is ideas, right? It got 10K votes. I've zeroed out in my mind that a lot of people supported this, and we could see from the comments, you could see from the disappointment that people supported this because this was originally a modular. And then again, I got to talk about this, but people are going to say, well, of course it's not modular. They've never made a modular. And you are 100% correct. They never have made a modular. You know why? Because they've never picked a modular until now. This is the first time. So they decided not to because they felt like it just belonged outside of the city. Meanwhile, botanical gardens exist in cities. Also, you don't necessarily see a lot of the buildings that we get from modulars side by side, so it doesn't really matter. I've never once sat down and looked at all the modulars and gone, I've never really thought about a bank being next to a detective's office. Never once. Never ever once. But I'm adding this in afterwards, after the pictures went live, because I waited because I prefer using the product images versus lifestyle images. But anyways, Lego thinks this is a modular, or at least they're advertising it as one on Shop at Home, which is just hilarious to me, the fact that they're doing this. You could see that there's a couple places where it refers to it as a modular, both in the description and then also on this page. And it says, check out the other modulars. And you might be thinking, oh, it's a modular because you're able to remove the walls, the panels, you could swap around the different plants and all that. No. Click the link, takes you to literally a page titled Modular Buildings, and it's showing this alongside of all of the other modular buildings that are available right now. The Marvel ones aren't listed here, which is strange, but yeah, just thought I'd mention that because I think it's really funny that they're advertising this set as a modular, despite it not being one. The set itself, it's gorgeous. There's a couple new pieces here that I want to point out. Of course, the corner glass pieces look really cool. You've also got a couple of new flower pieces you have some new tulips, which look really, really great. But also the pieces that you've been seeing for a bit from Wicked and Wednesday originated for this set. So that's really cool that we're getting them here in just a bunch of different colors. And I love this front entrance here on the outside with this little fountain with the bird and everything. That little gate fence piece looks really cool in brown with the moss and the leaves growing there. See that the banana peel piece has actually been recolored in green here. Looks and works really well for the base of a flower. On the other side, you have this gorgeous dark orange and maroon tree. Love that so much. I love the steps going up and the doors. The whole outside, though, the color scheme of this is very much like the Friends Botanical Garden. I know that people are upset about that because they were like, why do we need another one? And I get what they're saying for sure, but I think this looks really cool. Over here on the back, you could see we've got a little section for like a hose and a couple of different tools for the gardeners to store and have around. Also over here in the back, there is a patio section, which looks really cool with some different seats and everything here. The patio actually belongs to a coffee shop, which is really cool because there's a little bit of a storytelling aspect to this where they're growing the coffee beans in the botanical garden, using them to actually create the coffee to sell in the shop, which is just so much fun. I love when they do a little thing like that. You could see this other image here that there's actually some steps going up to a sort of mini top floor there, and you could just look down on all of the other plants from up there, but the steps look great. Again, that tree is just massive and so cool looking. There's, of course, on the opposite side, where instead of it being the coffee shop, there's a little greenery side section of just cacti and different things, which I've been to a greenhouse before, and I've been to a botanical garden before, and it's just like that. So I really appreciate that they have that there off to the side. Some incredible builds here. One of my favorite things, and I got a chance to see this early in Denmark, was the designer Chris McVeigh was presenting it, and then I got just the slightest chance to talk to him, and I asked him, because I'm familiar with his work, I said, were you able to sneak in the Birds of Paradise? Because that was his first ever Lego set that he designed when he joined the company. And he did. Actually, you're able to remove the plants from this little system here and sort of swap them around and move them around if you want to. But specifically, it's in behind there. And I believe they said that in the instructions there's going to be information about all the different plants and everything that you can expect. It's just going to teach you throughout it, which is really cool. And I love when they do that throughout the building experience for Lego sets. Now, there's a total of 12 minifigures. It's really crazy. There's 2 workers here. I really love the leaf blower for the one guy. And then you've got just a bunch of different patrons, and I think they all look really great. And one guy who suspiciously looks a lot like the designer. Anyways, everyone, that is the reveal for the brand new Botanical Garden set. I really think they did a great job with this. I'm so excited to get this. I'm thinking of getting this day one. I really am. I'd love to just get this alongside of the mansion and expand that out, but also add this to all the other modulars and different things that I've got. So yeah, be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future Lego Ideas set news and reveals just like this one. Hope that you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.